I was going to post a video on Friday, but I was sick with the flu that's been making its way around the United States. As a matter of fact, that's the topic of today's video. I'm Daniel, this is The World Explained, let's get right into it. So, like many responsible people, I got my flu shot this year, but still got the flu anyways. Must be a government conspiracy, right? The Earth must be flat. But the world probably is ran by lizard person Mark Zuckerberg. 9/11 must actually, I'm not touching that one. Slow your roll there, Alex Jones. David Icke, Jill Stein. No, the reason I got sick is just because the flu vaccine this year was not very effective, as it usually isn't with this strain of flu. So the H3N2 strain is the strain of the flu currently going around the US, Canada, and Australia and is ravaging many people. And because the vaccine hasn't covered that many people, it's actually extra contagious this year as well. As a matter of fact, it's so contagious, I would just plan on getting the flu by default. If you haven't gotten the flu shot though, get it anyways. There's a 9% chance it'll work, and even if it doesn't work, it will make the flu less severe. Because this is a very dangerous strain of the flu. My own personal experience with the flu this year was 4 days long. Usually it's one. That was 2 days of the full-blown just wanting to die, laying there, aching, and having a severe cough, a fever that made me feel like I was just cooking from the inside. Then after that, it was 2 days of a more moderate fever and a severe cough, even for my standards. I say this having a lot of sinus issues that have caused me to have a cough continuously for like the last 4 or 5 years. Don't make the mistake I did in thinking you'll be fine just thinking, oh, I'm running a fever, I'll take some ibuprofen. I'm pretty sure that's the highest fever I've ever ran in my life. Good chance I probably should have went to see a doctor. I woke up just drenched in just a pool of my own sweat twice, and that was most definitely the highest fever I've ever had. Or at least as far as I can remember, I got hit with swine flu too. It does also sound like my particular case with the flu was more on the severe side, but I wouldn't feel so lucky if I were you. In not so rare cases, this case of the flu will have you blasting out of both ends and cooking from the inside out. Because that's exactly what this strain had my mom doing. And don't get me wrong, any old strain of the flu actually does kill a surprising amount of people, but this year, it's killed 1,000 in Louisiana alone. I don't live in a particularly big town, and there's murmurs on the street of, oh my god, it killed 4 people this year where I live. And I'm not talking little babies. I'm talking full-blown adults. So what can you do to not get the flu? Well, I honestly plan on getting it with as contagious as it is this year. But if you must, wash your hands, like with soap. This goes for everybody around this time of the year. If you're carrying the virus, you might not get sick from it, but you'll still spread it to other people. If you currently or recently had the flu, cover your cough. I'm personally guilty of being really bad about that, and I've been making a conscious effort to make sure I do it. Withdraw from school, work, or whatever, and stay withdrawn until you are no longer sick all the way. It also doesn't help that this flu has seemed to actually hit some people twice, with the less severe case the second time. That's what happened with me. I thought I was fine to go back to school Monday. I got sent home. And if you are running an unusually high fever, don't delay. Go to the hospital. Because believe it or not, this strand of the flu could kill you. And it's even more likely to kill you if you just brush it off and think nothing's going on. Go to the hospital if you are feeling sicker than what you reasonably should be. Don't think you're special. You're not. Anyways, stay healthy, my friends, and wash your hands. I'd like to thank everybody for 100 subscribers. The growth in this channel recently has been insane. I had another channel I've been working on for a few years now, and over the course of the years I've been working on it, I've amassed a whole 84 subscribers. Whereas this one hit 100 in the course of 3 days. So, yeah, it's just a big thanks to everybody. I know that was just because I had one video that did particularly well. Hopefully it wasn't an isolated incident, because I love making these videos. And I'm trying to aim towards putting one video on this channel per week. I can't say I'm going to be successful with that. So I should have another video up next weekend-ish.